Hey there, this is LaQuita with QuitaBugHandmades.com, and thank you so much for joining me for another Stampin' Up! Saturday tutorial. For today's tutorial, I'm sharing the October Paper Pumpkin Kit with you guys, Season of Gratitude. If you're not familiar with Paper Pumpkin, it is a monthly subscription kit that is offered by Stampin' Up! And every month there is a surprise project that is mailed to you in this awesome orange reddish box, and this month this is our kit. So today I'm going to share with you what's included in your kit and how to make the shaker cards that come in this month's project. Okay, so there's a lot of different supplies included in this month's kit. So the exclusive stamp set that comes this month looks like this. You can only get this stamp set if you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber. So this month it says, thanks to you. This is actually the stamp we're going to use today. With gratitude, thank you. You've got this cute acorn, hello, and best wishes. And I think you guys are going to really love this crackle stamp. It doesn't look like much here on the sheet, but it is so cool. Let's see what else we've got. So we've got lots of die cut pieces here. Different little punch outs we'll be using. We've got some window sheets here since we are doing shaker cards. Then we've got envelopes. I love that they have coordinating liners. We've got our card bases. So there are 8 card bases here. They're kind of a craft or crumb cake color, and then white on the inside. We have glue dots and adhesive strips to make the shaker card. 3 bags of sequins. I love these colors. You've got small, medium, and large sequins. Awesome. We've got some baker's twine. And then the ink color or Stampin' spot for this month is chocolate chip. Okay, so I've gone ahead and gotten all of my pieces punched out and ready to go. So we're going to go ahead and start with some stamping. I'm going to set the card base to the side for just a minute. And I'm going to start with my envelope, actually. And I want to stamp that cute little acorn on the outside of my envelope. I'm using my full-size chocolate chip ink pad from Stampin' Up! Just because I like to save my Stampin' spots. And I always like to add something to my envelopes just to jazz them up. And this little acorn is so cute. Oh, I love it. And we'll just do one more coming up right here, just like that. That's cute. Okay, let's leave the ink out. I'll set my envelope to the side. Now I'm going to bring in this little label here, and I'm going to stamp the thanks to you. I love these stamp sets that come in the Paper Pumpkin kit. They're usually pretty awesome. Okay, there we go. There's our thanks to you. Okay, I'll set that aside, and then, oh, so now the cool crackle stamp. So I'm gonna bring in some background paper here. Just kind of make some room. Okay, and we're going to stamp that crackle image onto, well, onto all 3 of these little squares. Okay, so I'm just gonna ink this up. Watch how cool this is. I think you will love it. Oh my gosh. So isn't that awesome? I love this stamp. This is going to be great for some alternate project ideas, which if you're one of my subscribers, I do send out an email at the end of each month with alternate project ideas using each month's kit. So I will definitely be coming up with some way to use this background image. It's awesome. There we go. Okay, so you are going to want to allow these to dry. I learned that when I tried making one of these projects earlier. So I'm just gonna set these aside and give them some more time to dry. And let's go ahead and work on our shaker part of the card. So I'm gonna take this layer and punch out these little leaves. Again, these will definitely be in an alternate project. Love those. And what we wanna do is flip this over. And this, I don't know if you can tell, but this is embossed. It's got some little lines here, okay? So we're gonna flip this over, and I'm going to take the glue dots that come from the kit, and I'm just going to add a few of these in each corner. Okay, so I've got those glue dots added onto my layer here, and I'm gonna bring in the window sheet, and I'm just gonna stick that right into my glue dots. Okay, so now that that's ready, you've got some adhesive strips. I'm gonna take the smaller strips, well, if I can get this. There we go. And I'm gonna add the smaller strips to the side. Okay. And then the longer strips, I'll add those across the top and the bottom. Okay, I've got all of my adhesive strips added on, and one tip, don't forget this one in the middle. The very first attempt I made at making the shaker card, I forgot this strip, and then my sequins were just flopping all over the place. So don't forget this strip, and then once you've got all of your strips on, you can go ahead and start peeling off the backing. All right, now that we've got all of those backings peeled off, we can set this piece to the side, and now these pieces should be dry, and I'm going to bring in the card base, and I am going to lay these pieces down. Let's see. Yeah, they're mostly dry. Just be careful. I'm going to lay these pieces down onto the front of my card. Okay, so I decided I wanted my card to be going vertically instead of horizontally, so I've laid these squares down just like that, and I haven't put them all the way to the edge. I've kind of put them over just a little bit, and I'm going to use Fast Fuse to adhere these down. Okay, so now that I've got those pieces all adhered down, I'm going to bring in those 3 bags of sequins, and I'm going to add some of each size to my squares here. All right, now that I've got my sequins down, I'm going to go ahead and flip this layer over, and I'm going to place it onto the front of my card, leaving a little bit of the craft or crumb cake card base showing. Okay, give that a good press. Now I'm just going to crease my score line here. Okay, so there we go. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I love this. I've never made a shaker card before. This is so cool. Okay, so now we've got that. The next thing, I forgot to share with you that you do get directions in your kit. I'm not just coming up with this as I go. So we're making the vertical version of this card. So the next thing is to get this layer assembled and get our bow tied with the baker's twine. So that's what I'm gonna do next. Okay, so in the directions, this part is shown just a little bit differently, but this is the way that I decided to add my bow on. So I'm just wrapping it around this little flagged piece. And I'm going to tie it off to the side here. Okay. All right, now just clip these ends. Okay, and then I'm going to just use Fast Fuse to add this on. Let me just move this over just a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so I've just added a little bit of Fast Fuse onto the back of this layer. And I'm just gonna add that onto the front of my card. Right about there. Oh, I love it. I think that looks so cute. I love this card. Okay, so I just want to add a little final touch. I'm going to add a few of those sequins. I've got 2 of the large and 1 of the medium. And I'm going to use my fine tip glue. This doesn't come in your kit, but this is just something extra I wanted to add. Okay, so I've added the few little sequins there. I love it. I think that really finishes off this card. I love this shaker card. This is so cool. I love it. So this is the vertical version of the card, and then I did make one going the other direction just so that you can see how that one looks as well. So here is this month's paper pumpkin kit. I absolutely love this kit, guys. I think it's going to be so much fun to come up with alternate project ideas. So if you are interested in subscribing to Paper Pumpkin with me, I would love it. I have my subscription link just below this video in the description notes, and you can subscribe with me today. And each month, as a benefit of being one of my subscribers, I do, as I said earlier, send out additional alternate project ideas of how you can use your kit and really stretch the supplies that you get. So again, thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you again real soon. Bye now.